Oi, boa tarde. Tudo bem, chat? Vamos continuar. Drakengard 3. Boa tarde, boa tarde, boa tarde. Ah, nunca tinha visto meu rosto. Bem que não dá pra ver muito bem meu rosto, né? Com esse sol atrás aqui. Com essa camuflagem.
Perhaps it's time for us to rest, my lady.
Don't give me that, you pig!
What?
Listen, Decadus, just because we're Intoner and Disciple doesn't mean we have to do that sort of thing. In fact, because of that, the two of us share a bond even without doing that sort of thing.
Yeah, those are some bonds, all right.
You be quiet, Gabriella. I don't mean to imply that such acts are bad, Decadus. In fact, I consider it a precious and beautiful thing, and that's why it should be saved for a time when true love blossoms.
True love, my lady?
So you can only screw if you're an infatuated couple crooning about love all day like 2 and Cent?
They aren't what I mean. Their love isn't noble. True love is more subtle. It's softer and stronger at its core.
Oh, barf. Did you steal that crap from a greeting card?
Oh, what do dragons know about love? But I know you get it, right, Decadus?
Of course, my lady. Oh.
No, he gets something, that's for sure.
Gabriela é um boneco muito bom.
You need something?
I just want to thank you. You've been very helpful lately.
Você nunca viu o André? Só dá obrigado pelo sub. Nunca viu o André 0S1?
Well, I'll be
Acho que é a
damned.
pessoa que mais aparece
Grateful Intoner.
nos streams. Se você for lá no Jogabilidade TV, no canal do YouTube, canal secundário do YouTube, dá pra ver todo mundo lá.
I
o
know
André
my
personagem
sisters
secreto.
take it as a
Exato.
given when others help them, but not me. I have the conscience and the common sense to appreciate your help.
Nice. Still, you do realize I didn't come here on your account, right?
Renan.
What do you mean?
I'm only helping you because 1 sent me. Nothing else to it.
Well, at least you're honest.
Beats empty words of thanks, don't you think?
É verdade, teve o André acompanhou o Sushi na live de Echo Knight 2 na quarta.
Next.
É verdade.
We're going to the Land of Forests, where I intend to have you offer plenty of help on my account, Gabrielle, though I won't be offering any thanks.
Wait, was that sarcasm? Really? Oh my gosh, did it hurt? Did you sprain something? I hope you're all right.
Gosto muito da Gabriela. Não foi, a gente fez só a final A, ô Souzas. A tela do jogo tá travada? Ela parece estar travada sim, na verdade. Actually sim. Desculpa, gente.
There she is! The Intoner! Maggots! Shit! She got me! Hang in there! You're still in this! Keep up the attack!
Stay focused! This is an Intoner we're fighting!
noite, Guilherme. Obrigado pelo sub de volta. Bem maneiro, né? Aquele jogo é um pouco mais colorido. Igual uma TCM, obrigado pelo sub. Seja bem-vindo de volta. Chegou alvorável. Dá pra saber. Eu devia bater ponto aqui todo dia. Ah, sabia que nessa fase tinha um baú aqui, nesse cantinho, mas era um deles da fora. Eu na verdade estou bem empolgado para fazer o final dele, o ESCUTE, para ser bem sincero.
These are the surviving forces? Stubborn, aren't they?
Yes, and they have monsters as well. So we'd best be careful.
We're goners! Silly girl's gonna kill us all!
Sim, não, os gols deles não contam pro final. Mas eles ajudam bastante porque você ganha muito material de upgrade, muito XP, muito dinheiro. Muito XP não, porque o XP ele conta só pras irmãs, né? Mas você ganha muito dinheiro e muito material de upgrade. Que é muito importante. Tipo, eu terminei o DLC da 5, eu já tenho os melhores materiais de upgrade do jogo, assim. O material branco, não tem preto também. É o segundo melhor, que demora, se você jogar só campanha normal, demoraria bem mais pra pegar. Bem. Eu já consegui uma vez. Eu tentei uma vez e consegui uma vez. Fazer o final dele. Eu trabalho, ele é bem difícil. Mesmo com o guia, ele é bem difícil.
Status? Real bad! Look, she's laughing at us! Our fallen comrades pine for her death. She's killing even those who don't fight back. That bastard!
Dá uma amenizada assim, Renan. Dá uma boa amenizada. Então, eu só consegui com sincronizando com o vídeo do YouTube. Foi difícil mesmo assim, demorei umas 3 tentativas, eu acho. Por aí. 4 tentativas, talvez? Merda, hein?
Who are these things?
Abominations created by 3.
Are all you sisters nuts? I'm just asking.
More unbalanced than the rest. Cleaning up after her
Aye.
is always such a production.
Unbalanced? I think the phrase you're looking for is that shit insane.
Maybe. I suppose I'm partially to blame for 3. I should have helped her. Any normal little sister would have done that. Tried to help, I mean.
Eu não tô vendo nada. Tô carregado de tirar o dedo, cara. bordão lagado. Sei lá. Esse é o dele se dá fora. MVP. Chegou algo parecido?
How is one doing?
Oh, she's fine. Still bosses me around like I'm a butler or something.
One has a noble mission. She's trying to give the world a better form of government. You should appreciate her letting us take part in that.
Very right. Or empty words. Lecturing me just to make yourself look good. You really are a shrew, you know that?
Well, you're the one who's twisting my words to sound mean and hateful. So who's the shrew here? Not that a dragon would even know the difference.
Yawn.
They wound each other with words and ignore me completely. It's ecstasy.
Ai, ai, educados. E aí, The Daryl? E aí, Darig?
Dragons can see the shape of a person's heart. And the heart of this beautiful intoner was full of holes. A frigid breeze seemed to blow through it. What could have made it so cold? This dragon had no idea.
Olha só, o Matheus Joyboy, muito obrigado pela raid, queridão. Que se faz é que se paga. Corretíssimo, corretíssimo. Sejam bem-vindos, amigos do capitão. Estamos jogando o Drakengardzinho, vulgo sequência do Nier. Olá, olá, sejam muito bem-vindos. Estamos hoje num stream relaxante. Estamos jogando os DLCs do Drakengard 3. Pra quem não conhece, a gente é jogabilidade do Nier. É o que vem depois do Nier. O jogo que veio depois do Nier. Na verdade, ele saiu depois do Nier original e antes do Automata. O Automata depois veio desse. O Automata veio depois desse, né? Mas a cronologia da série, esse é o primeiro jogo da franquia, em termos de história, né? Eu tenho poção. Não preciso comprar poção. Nós já fizemos o primeiro final. E agora estamos fazendo as DLCs. E aí, Leandro, tudo bom? Telhado Sensei, bom nome. Bom nome. Ah, controlinho. Controlinho do meu coração.
We need to find them.
Such glittery prizes would look splendid on you, Lady Four.
Stop. I'm not the sort of woman who expresses herself with baubles.
E aí, controle?
Jewelry means nothing to me, but we can sell them to fill one's treasury, so we need to do this.
Vocês já sacaram qual é a da fora, eu imagino. É isso, Darío, estamos aí. Eu sou um rio para o meu povo. Teve algum Shin Megami Tensei para PS3? Não. Só teve Persona. Se você considera Persona, então sim. Senão, não.
Where should we look first, my lady?
We'll begin by searching near our enemies. Humans always hide their valuables, but never stray too far.
Stand strong! Strike the intoner!
But that huge guy next to her is in the way!
Then just kill the both of them and get it over with!
Esqueci de traduzir essa parte, hein? Olha lá, Zero. Se você é animado para algum dos filmes desse ano, Guilty Gear Strive, King of Fighters 15. O que mais vai ser esse ano? O remaster de Legend of Mana. Por aí. Você já viu sua tichinha do Far Cry? Não. William Payne. Eu só vi o peru do Magic. Esse aí eu vi, infelizmente. O peru volátil do Magic. Anunciaram bom. É uma mudança bem doida, né? De plataformas, né? Entre o PS2 e o PS3. Pro PS3 só foi ter o que? Catherine, né? Catherine e os personagens de luta. Só. Ai. Triste não poder upar essas armas porque as luvas são muito fracas. Eu acho que as luvas são as armas mais fracas do jogo. Se alguém puder fazer uma gentileza, vocês podem me dizer onde é que estão os baús dessa fase? Estamos no versículo 3 do DLC da Forma. Senão depois eu dou uma olhada. Ah, não! Puta que pariu, fantasminha não. Ah, merda. Porra do Minotauro, caralho. Ai, cara, que pariu! Então, esse é o versículo 3. Ah, no 3 não? Se não tem no 3, então ok. E Ramonzito. Como é isso? E aí, Vitor Hot Dog? Ok, você não tem baú menos um. Sim, o set das luvas é bem legal. Só é meio fraquinho. É, o lance da fora é bem esse. É, dá pra ver bem como a fora é de verdade abrindo as cartas de quando você sobe de nível com as irmãs. E aí no menu abre umas cartas, né, pra você ler. E o dela é bem bom, assim. Mostra bem como ela é de verdade.
Everything on this fight. There may be some regretful deaths along the way, but it's simply unavoidable. Soon, one's unwavering spirit will bring a great revolution across the world. Soar for me, Gabriella. The world's future lies upon your gossamer wings.
You? No. I'm not talking to anyone who talks like that. I already can't take this heat. The hot air pouring out of your blowhole is only making it worse. I'm gonna go sack out in the shade. Don't call unless you're drunk.
Ela é tipo dona do madeiro, isso. Ah, tudo bem, vai morrer alguns, né, gente? É tipo isso.
Toner or not, she's just a girl. Stamp her down. Come on, let's do this. Your target is the Intoner. Take her down. She's gonna kill me. If you run, she'll just kill you anyway. You found many fine gems, my lady.
They're pretty, aren't they?
They look stunning.
You think so? I mean, not that I care, because I don't.
Of course, my lady. Such gaudy flair is beneath you.
Yes. Still, an intoner should try to maintain a certain level of fashionable decorum.
Oh, here we go. You're just waiting for him to tell you to keep one or two for yourself, so it seems like it wasn't your idea in the first place, right? Girl, you are so predictable.
Gabriela tá só assim, ó. Lembrando que a Gabriela é o dragão da One, né? E por algum motivo não era bem assim quando a gente viu ele na história normal. Ele era bem diferente. resumo da história. O mundo estava em caos e apareceram 6 intoners, né? 6 mulheres muito fortes que trouxeram a paz pro mundo. Só que aí uma delas, a Zero, resolveu matar todas as outras. A heroína do jogo é a Zero. E na primeira rota você controla ela indo matar todas as outras. Você mata todas elas, roubando os discípulos das outras, são suas irmãs. Mas aí, no final, ela mata a One, que é a última irmã que estava viva. E aí eles descobrem que, né, toda Intoner tem um discípulo, mas a One não tem. E aí quando a Zero mata a One, o dragão da Zero também morre, né? E aí, Gustavo? O dragão da Zero também morre, e aí aparece como se fosse um clone da Zero, da One, perdão, pra matar a Zero, e mata a Zero. E a gente descobre que ele é irmão, ele é o irmão gêmeo da One. E a Zero morre. E acaba a rota, esse é o fim da rota A. Sim, ela fala, assim como ela fala a One fala pra Zero, assim como você criou a gente, eu criei um irmão pra mim. Tipo, como assim? Elas não eram todas irmãs? Então... Hey, Happy Friday! What's up, Mom? Sylvan Force DLC. E aí, Ringueiro? Tudo certo. Olá, Gabi. Olá. Todo mundo. Marrito. Não. Você jogar todas as rotas com a Zero. Porque Drakengard funciona assim. Drakengard funciona assim. Tem uma rota, certo? Rota A vai do começo até o final A. Rota B é tipo, pega aqui no meio, algo aconteceu diferente. Aí aqui vem pra cá a rota B. Entendeu? São várias histórias EC, várias caminhos alternativos. Cara, nem me fala esse bagulho do load. Buguro, obrigado pelo sub. Nem me fala esse bagulho do loading, cara. Eu tô muito transtornado, cara. Tem que matar os ricos tudo. É revoltante. Revoltante. Tudo revoltante. Pau no cu da calor. Aliás, o pessoal da Loading, acho que o Jeff, o pessoal vai fazer mais... Eles fizeram um streaming ontem. Eles vão fazer mais hoje, eu acho. Se eu estiver olhando o Twitter essa hora, eu retweet e vocês olham. Enfim. Hey Mo, how far did you go on Xenosaga yesterday? You were like in the... second to last dungeon, I think. That's what Caitlyn said. Essa porra de sol. It's a long one. I see. É o sol.
Sweltering. How are you holding up, Decorous?
I couldn't be better.
I should have guessed. You probably see this as some kind of torture game, don't you?
No, my lady. I'm not getting any pleasure from this at all.
Not getting any pleasure.
I'm well aware that all you think about is that kind of thing.
dirty. Oh, look at your eyes. Such disgust and hate.
Cease this at once. You're going to get sweat all over me. How can a man of your age be so immature?
You two are a perfect couple. I bet you're way more likely to know.
Ah, vou morrer.
Bees in a pod.
Ai, eu morri. Ah. Espero que tenha checkpoint. Esse som bugado. Obrigado. Faltou daqui, pelo menos. Eu assisti quando os streams estão começando a jogar a primeira versão do PS3. Qual versão, Gabi? O Décados é nojento pra caralho. O Décados é nojentaço.
Sweltering. How are you holding up, Decorous?
I couldn't be better.
I should have guessed. You probably see this as some kind of torture game, don't you?
No, my lady. I'm not getting any pleasure from this at all.
Don't deny it. I'm well aware that all you think about is that kind of thing. It's dirty.
Dirty? Oh, look at your eyes. Such disgust and hate.
Cease this at once. You're going to get sweat all over me. How can a man of your age be so immature?
You two are a perfect couple. I bet you're way more likely to know. Two peas in a pod.
Oh, Gabriel, man, I was just telling everyone how I love Gabriela. Such a good character. Yeah, I mean, sure. If you're up to it, you can hop in into Discord or something if you want to. Just like you did with PT Mac. O Tsune tava, o Teixeira tava. Cara, o Prandone tava, tinha uma galera lá, cara, que fizeram a downloading, foi uma fila da putice tão desgraçado, cara. Paradise Killer, sim, recomendo. A gente fala muito dele no nosso podcast de melhores do ano, o chique. Foi uma indicação que o André deu. E é um jogo excelente, eu gostei muito. Sim, da loading, exatamente. Eu espero muito que o pessoal consiga se... Ai. I mean, I just get a little concerned because I may speak Portuguese sometimes, most of the time maybe, but if you want to, yeah, just let me finish this stage and send me a message on Discord. espero que não tenha mais inimigo depois disso. Por quê? Acabou o meu especial. Quando você faz a side quest, os passos tem skip, eles repetem as outras runs. As quests que você já completou constam como completas. Renan. Yay. Deixa eu ver aqui. Tô no Canadá faz 2 anos e me estuda tudo. Você tá mandando bem. Obrigado, Sadal. Obrigado. Okay, let me...
Hello.
Hello. Hi.
Hi.
Chat, vocês estão ouvindo? Say something so we can see that if the chat is hearing you.
Hello, hello.
Okay.
Sim.
Sim,
Yay,
yeah.
hello.
Yeah. Hey, welcome.
Thank you. Obrigada.
So, would you kindly introduce yourself for everyone?
So I'm Zelda, or also Momo, as everyone in chat sees. I'm from Western New York, like Buffalo area, like near Niagara Falls. Maybe you guys have heard of. And I met Tengu when he first streamed Drakengard 1, like, was it 4 years ago now?
Yeah, it was like 2017?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, I'm a huge Drakengard and Nier fan. That's how we met. Okay, yeah, you guys know Niagara Falls?
Yeah. We do. You do you know why we do? We do know Niagara Falls because do you remember that old cartoon like Woody Woodpecker?
Yes.
So, because there's one episode that the people are jumping off Niagara Falls in barrels, right?
Yeah.
So Woody Woodpecker is really, really huge in Brazil. Like everyone loves Woody Woodpecker in Brazil, and that specific episode is super popular. Everyone knows that shit. So everyone knows Niagara Falls because of Woody Woodpecker.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah, we had flash mobs based on that episode. Like there will be people would go to a large avenue here in São Paulo, and then there would like lines of people with raincoats, yellow raincoats, and then someone will pass running through with a barrel. And people would go, whoa, you know?
That's so awesome.
Yeah, it's a thing. So,
also, Sadao, I am like 2 hours from Toronto. Yeah, like the border's open. Usually, like I'm a cosplayer, as a lot of you guys know, and like usually I would go to Toronto like conventions and events and stuff because we could make just a weekend out of it. Me and my friends just go there, and people would be like, "Wow, you're from Buffalo? Like that's so far." And it's like, no, we're just like 2 hours away. So, and usually stuff there was way better than what we have here anyway.
Like the anime conventions?
Yeah, anime game conventions,
Yeah.
and just like they have a huge cosplay community in Toronto, so they have a lot of like one-off like weekend events and stuff. So
Yeah, I see. Nice. I mean, there's anime conventions down here are a little different because they usually do it not in like in hotels or anything. They do it in like in schools, like big schools, and they use like the school grounds to do stuff.
it's like a lot of the local stuff here in Buffalo
Yeah.
and like Rochester. We have a lot of that too. That's pretty much all we have.
Yeah,
that's why we like going to Toronto, because they have bigger stuff.
Yeah, I mean we have like, I mean it's kind of big. I mean I wouldn't know how to compare like both of them, right? Because I never went to an anime convention in the US, but even the big ones, they're like they have like convention centers, but there's not conventions in the hotel like they do in the US. I think.
Yeah, a lot of I worked for one actually in Rochester that we liked picking like the hotel for the venue. And there's like there's my favorite in Toronto, well actually it's past Toronto, in like a more rural area called Blue Mountain Resort. That's really cool. It's called YetiCon, and it's like basically just like kind of like a relaxing resort area. So like there's all different kinds of convention venues. That is a really one I love because it's way different than anything else.
Oh, that seems so nice.
Did you guys meet each other on a Drakengard gameplay here on Twitch? Yeah, that's basically how we met.
Yeah, I was playing. Eu tava jogando Drakengard junto. I was playing Drakengard 1. I don't even know how do I answer this, if I do this in English or in Portuguese. So yeah, I was playing Drakengard in my personal channel around 4 years ago. Lá pra 2017, eu tava jogando Drakengard no meu canal. And then Zelda showed up. And then
I think I made like some kind of funny joke.
Yeah, I think.
And I was just like, they probably won't know what I'm saying. And then you responded in English. And I was like, oh. And then it was so weird. and then everyone in chat flipped to English automatically, and I was like, whoa, I did not expect this. And then Tengu said that, oh, like I'm a translator and everything, so it was so funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was at the time I was getting into Drakengard because I played Nier, and I played Nier Automata at the time. And then, and I ended up wanting... I watched a playthrough of Drakengard 1, 2, and 3 at the time. And I played most of 3, too. And then I just happened to find someone playing Drakengard, and it was Tengu.
Yeah. I don't know what miracle happened, because I know... I don't know... Yeah, because I don't think it's very common to people to go in the, like in the Twitch directory and search for, like, Drakengard or something.
Yeah. Back then, definitely not.
Yeah. I mean... Yeah, so I had... shit, this is hard. So I had played... I played Nier, the original Nier, when it came out in 2010. And then I've played... when I went to Japan for my honeymoon travel, we bought Drakengard 3, the Japanese version of Drakengard 3 there. Pretty cheap. And then I played Automata when it came out, and then I watched Clumps's videos, and I thought, oh shit, I have to play all of those now. I have to replay them and play all of them, because I had played the original American version of Nier, right? So a friend gave me as a birthday present the replicant, the Japanese replicant version. So I played that one when I was streaming, and then because I wanted to play both of them, and then I just bought the whole thing. Now I have all of them in my collection.
Yay. Yeah, Clumps is great. They're like they're actually a really good friend of mine now. I didn't think that
so
would
cool.
happen either. Yeah. Because we met in person at MagFest. It's a big like anime, or not anime, it's a big video game music convention. In Maryland specifically, so like 8 hours from me. And Yeah, they ended up coming randomly the last Magfest, and we met in person, and I kind of fangirled a little, and I was super embarrassed. But then we became mutuals on Twitter after that, and now we're pretty good friends. We talk like every week.
That's super
it's
cool.
Very interesting.
That's super cool. I talked a little bit with him when I was in his Discord server, but then I had to drop his Patreon, and then I got kicked out of the server, so we don't really interact. We interacted once. We interacted once on Twitter. When he posted a while ago that something about before they announced the near 1.22, and he was talking about like man, I don't know if I wanted to have a Drakengard 3 or 1 remaster or something like that, and then I replied to him and I said, man, I know I would like a remaster of those games, but I would miss the jank. You know, if they did like a good game. And then he quoted, retweeted me and said, this is something only a true Drakengard fan would say.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. Boa tarde.
Clumps doesn't really like interact with their Discord anymore, sadly, because there's so many people in there.
Yeah, I can imagine.
And I know that they made a new one too, because there was a lot of stray people in the old one. Like, I remember the first Discord of Clumps's, there was someone who said that I said XD too much.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, that's.
I was like, what?
I mean, how much of an asshole you have to be to complain about people using XD too much?
Yeah. And so when the new one was made, it was around the time that I met Clemps in person, and then I started becoming closer with the people in his community, like Clemps' mods and everything. Cool. Yeah, exactly. Like that XD. And so, and they were like, yeah, the last Discord wasn't that great.
Actually, we randomly met each other again on Clemps' server, right?
Yes, yeah, that was before we added each other. I think on Facebook and Discord. Yeah. Like, oh, Tengu's here.
Yeah. Oh man, that was fun. That was super fun. Yeah. So as Kleber said, like in Brazil, there are more people that speak English than Spanish. Yeah, which is weird if you think about it.
It makes sense though too, because like you guys didn't have many things that were translated in Portuguese, right? So basically, if you wanted to get into video games, you had to buy the American ones. Yeah, like we have nowadays we have a lot of games and anime and shit translated and dubbed in Portuguese. But back in the day, like you had to learn how to speak. That's why I learned Japanese, right? Because I wanted to play Japanese games and shit. And you know. E aí, velho, tudo bom? A gente fala portunhol, we speak Portugal. Velho has come to my channel before. Hello.
It's really English. Yeah. Vamos continuar. Let's continue.
Surprising the amount of people from other countries. You know how I know Sadal? Before I even met Tengu, I had my last job like 6 years ago. I had to make Brazilian email blasts for like Caterpillar, the tractors and stuff. I had to make email blasts in Portuguese for Brazil, and I was like, oh, they speak Portuguese in Brazil. Yeah. No one knows that. I had to put what is it, Saiba mais? Saiba mais on like everything.
Yeah, Saiba mais.
Yeah.
That's a classic.
That's how I found out.
Yeah. Do you want me to share my screen with you through Discord?
That would be good.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's kind of a lag.
Yeah. There you go.
Thank you. Nice.
Today was a fine day, my lady, was it not?
Indeed.
Oh, wow, I can hear
Though
it too.
Though it wasn't easy,
Yeah.
we managed to succeed.
Usually when people share screens, I don't hear the game. That's cool.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I'm sure Lady One will be delighted.
You think so?
Of course.
I hope you're right.
Ver o Nier roda mal como o Drakengard 3? Não, ele é melhor otimizado.
Kind of hard to know what she's thinking.
Roda melhor que o Drakengard 3. Sem dúvida. Nada roda tão mal quanto o Drakengard 3. So Igo asked if the original Nier is as bad, has bad frame rate as this does on the original hardware, and like nothing does. Drakengard 3 on the original hardware is tough.
It's so weird too, because like Nier was made before Drakengard 3. You'd think Drakengard 3 would be better.
Yeah, I mean they probably had like the budget of like 2 Twinkies or something.
It's not like I'm fishing for compliments or anything.
It's not like I'm fishing for compliments. Yeah.
It's just, you know, if one would talk to me more often, maybe I'd have a better idea of what she really wants.
Well spoken, my lady. Now, as to the upcoming battle.
I mean, I am the most cooperative of the sisters, you know? One's smart. She must have seen that by now. But even if one actually is grateful...
Toda mulher via pra comprar todas as armas do Nier. Você tem que fazer tudo, Joshua. Você tem que comprar e fazer side quests. Não tem escapatória. Joshua's asking what the better way to get all the weapons in Nier. You buy them or you do side quests? You have to do both, right?
Yeah, I have chat translated to English.
Yeah, okay, cool.
Anyway, what were you saying?
Yeah, you do both.
Yeah.
Nothing, my lady.
Now que eu preciso falar, I gotta talk to Gabriella first.
Yeah, if anything was remastered Drakengard-wise, I feel like it would be 3.
Yeah.
Don't say such things. We achieved an honorable victory this day.
Yep. Keep telling yourself that. All you did was kill a bunch of helpless soldiers.
I'm just trying to help one. To serve her in all things.
Sure, okay. Pin the blame on her if it makes you feel better.
I'm not pinning blame. It's the truth. I'd never kill just to kill things. All this fighting is... it's ugly and sad.
Oh, that's a riot. If you really feel that way, why do you keep chopping fools in half, huh?
I'm a simple girl. All I can do is devote myself to the challenge in front of me. You have no right to criticize someone
Eu
who's
joguei
only fighting
3 Combat 7, mas não em stream, o Zeros 1. Eu joguei aqui em casa, sozinho. Offline.
You ignore my you leave me twisting in the wind. Oh.
Matheus, o convidado é... you already answered. A convidada é a Zelda, SM Zelda Rules, que tá aí no chat, e ela é uma amiga lá dos Estados Unidos, que a gente se conheceu através de Drakengard, e ela frequenta aqui os streams, eu também frequento os streams dela, e eu sou mod lá na comunidade dela também, e aí hoje ela está nos fazendo companhia.
What next, Lady Four?
You know how the remaining elves have formed a band of air pirates, right?
That mission with the elves is good. That's a good one.
We dispatched them, but there are a few stragglers that we need to chase down.
Hello, yes, pleasure to meet you too.
My lady, when they have literally turned their backs and they cannot be much of a threat.
Essa missão com os elfos, chat, é muito boa. Prestem atenção nos diálogos da Four, enquanto a gente tá enfrentando os elfos.
Oh yeah, the Deadly Premonition devs. I totally forgot that this was made by them.
E aqui é o Iggy. O Iggy tá me fazendo carinho.
Iggy! Talk a little more about the second shot. I want to dream a little more. I mean, my arm hurts less than the first shot. Weirdly. But I did get a little sicky today.
Quer dizer, falou aí pra Zelda?
Oi.
É que...
Hi, Agnes.
I'm gonna pass the phone to Agnes. Just a minute.
Hello.
Hello, Agnes. Hi.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good here. Working a lot.
Yeah, me too. I took off today because I got the second shot yesterday. I figured I'd feel...
Lucky you.
Yeah.
We need some vaccine.
I know, I want to transfer them.
I'm gonna go get some water.
Thank you.
Okay.
Nice talking to you.
Yes, have a good one.
Ai, ai.
We must completely...
Such cruelty.
Sorry? What was that?
Share the syringe.
Yeah, that seems safe.
Think, my lady.
That's the syringe, bro.
Strategy is both bold and wise.
My mom is texting me to make sure that I'm not like dying.
Oh,
She's so
that's
funny.
sweet. Yeah. Have you had any reaction? Have you had any reaction or something like that to the shot?
No, I just was like, I haven't gotten sick since COVID even started, so like,
Yeah.
I figured it would hit me. So it's just sicky, like cold symptoms.
Yeah, okay. Kill the evil air pirates.
Hurry. If one hopes to reign supreme, we have to establish our dominance.
So yeah, I was just talking to Agnes the other day.
Real bad
Like,
character.
how curious it is
No need to hold
that
back.
we
Crush them.
had no flus or anything since this started.
Now let's
Could it
Yeah,
be?
right? Exactly.
Could it be the miraculous powers of using masks in public?
Incredible.
The incredible power of using masks?
No, you're wrong. And if one believes that,
Yeah, so now I had the Pfizer, which is everyone most have said the second shot was a little harder on side effects. So yeah. Or as Moderna is the opposite.
Ê, elfos morrendo, elves are dying. Então, chat, não sei se vocês viram a historinha, mas tem elfos fugindo, né? Porque a For tá atacando a floresta. Agnes brought some coke as well. Então, os elfos estão fugindo, né? E tipo, e a For tá lá só matando. Ela tá ignorando que os elfos estão fugindo e estão sofrendo e são inocentes porque ela só acha que tem que matar mesmo. É isso aí, elfo bom é elfo morto. Todos, então, as fases do dragão são quase todos em trilhos.
what did we ever do to
Dying elves, Tengu. Haha, how funny.
Yeah, that would be me in Drakengard 1.
Yeah,
Does
the
it-
fairies.
Yeah.
When he leaves fairy.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
God.
that scene where Zero kills the fairy king in this is so funny. Just punches him.
affect you, Gabriella? War is as much a conflict against yourself as it is a battle against the enemy. You just need to ask
It's
yourself
ironic
what
because
means to be on
Wendy
the
Lee
right
played
side.
the fairy in Drakengard 1 and then went on to be voice director for all his other games.
Oh,
after
really?
that. Yeah, bring the English dub out.
Não, a For é terrível, cara. Essa é a For. Like 4 easily the worst of the 5, right? The 6, I guess.
Like personality wise.
Yeah. Maybe.
Well, genocide is fine.
Huh?
It's funny because like in the main game you don't really realize that. But
Yeah,
then
yeah.
you do this and
Yeah,
then
yeah.
you read her novella and it's like, wow, she's fucked up.
Yeah. So she's just killing for fun? Yeah, kind of. Yeah. Mais ou menos, é isso aí. Tá matando por... Genocídio é ok, genocídio é top.
I'm bored.
this elves like chipmunks voices are kind of fun.
Yeah. I don't think you even see them, right?
Yeah, you don't. I don't think you do. Yeah. Tudo bem?
Fire all cannons! Don't let it near the mothership!
Ok. Não, vou falar. Chat, o Iggy tá fazendo parkour. So, Iggy just learned how to parkour in our room. Yeah, so we had
The zoomies.
yeah, like
Call
we
them
had
zoomies.
our bed is like it's pretty high, right? So eu vou morrer. And then Iggy now can like jump onto things and to reach our bed. And yeah. Quem é convidada? Quem é convidada é... Será? Alguém consegue fazer um comando, será? Pra explicar? Goddamn manslaughter. Não tem nenhum áudio velho, acho que tava aí. É a nossa convidada é a Zelda, o Dr. Easy.
Yeah, cats, they're zoomies. We used to have our old landlords used to live downstairs, and they had 2 cats, and they would zoom. We could hear them like run back and forth.
This is insane. You're acting like a crazy person. This isn't even a war. It's goddamn manslaughter. What's so funny?
Manslaughter. We're fighting elves, remember? So it
Can't be manslaughter. We're fighting elves. Yeah.
Oh, and that's not all. This is a pirate ship, not some pleasure craft. Pirates are evil, and it's fine to kill evil people. As long as they're not civilians, they're fair game.
Oh my god, if I was Yoko Taro,
We're all
that'd be amazing.
Ninguém menos que Yoko Taro. Mystery solved. Yoko Taro. Yoko Taro was small the whole time.
I loved him even more when somebody asked him about the Queen Beast once, and he was like, I actually wanted it to be Ayumi Hamasaki, but I didn't want to go through the hoops of asking her for her likeness, if it was okay. I'm like, she's my favorite singer. I have a tattoo based on her tattoo. Like, I'm like, wow, I love him even more now.
Yeah, right? Assim, a fora está dando bem, exatamente. So we have this like kind of a social meme here in Brazil. There's people that calls themselves cidadão do bem, which is like we would translate it. It's like literally it means like a good citizen of good. But it's much like a law-abiding citizen, right? And then we call cidadão do bem. We call like basically what do you call it? Conservatives, right?
Ah, gotcha.
Yeah, so like pro weapons, conservative, homophobic, like you know this kind of person. We call them like cidadão de bem, or a law-abiding citizen, because that's what they call themselves, right?
Yeah, Ben is good, right?
Yeah. So people would just call it, say, four is a cidadão de bem. Yeah, pretty much, she is. It's okay to kill people if they're bad people, right? That's what a cidadão de bem does and says. Ah, vamos morrer de novo, vai dar daqui.
Yeah,
Shit.
that's one of my dad's favorite words, honestly, is thug. Hate it. absolutely hate it. He's actually quite conservative.
Yeah, my sister. I mean, most part of my family is kind of like that. So yeah.
It's sucky.
Yeah. Thankfully my mom is okay. My mom is alright.
You're acting
My
like a crazy person. This isn't
my
even
sister's husband and like one guy that my mom was dating, like they were like, that's not good.
We're fighting elves, remember? So it can't be manslaughter.
My dad's like weird too, because he
Oh, and
like
that's
I'm
not all.
3/4 Lebanese, right?
Yeah.
You would think that's a person of color, right?
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
grew up most of my life thinking that I'm white because my dad thinks he's white, but he's like he's 100% Arab.
That's interesting to say the least.
Attacking.
It's so messed up.
Yeah. No, there's a very interesting conversation I had one time. I went to New York, like New York City, in 2012, I think. 12. I think it was 12. Because we were going to the PlayStation 4 reveal event that was in New York.
Oh.
I was gonna cover it.
That long ago.
Yeah. So I went there, and there's a bunch of Brazilian journalists, right? Sony took all of us. They paid for all the expenses, right, for the trip. There was a bunch of Brazilian journalists, and then we had like a van with like a kind of a tourist guide that was taking us around, telling us about the places, right? And he was Brazilian too. So at one time he was saying we were going to a stadium of something. I don't remember what it was, which sport it was. But someone asked him if he's like hockey, right? And then he said, no, I don't. Like hockey's a white man's like sport, right? And then we're like, but you're white, right? Because we Brazilians, like white Brazilians, we saw ourselves as white, right? And he said, no, here we're Latino, we're not white. And I said, oh, that's a thing.
Yeah, I definitely understand that. Yeah.
That was kind of eye-opening for me,
Yeah.
Because here we're not white here.
Yeah.
I may be white in Brazil.
In America.
Yeah.
It's fucked up.
Yeah.
I was shocked when I realized in Brazil I'd be considered a white person, but here,
Yeah.
Mac also
The
considers himself
screams of
white
burning
as well.
victims rang out
Yeah,
from the
it's
downed
interesting.
vessels. The cries for help echoed far and wide. But none of it bothered the intoner in the least. After all, they weren't civilians. After all, they weren't human. After all, they were the bad guys. The intoner was filled with sublime exhilaration.
Acabamos o DLC. Tô vendo como a For é legal. For is such a nice person.
So nice.
Cometi um giro de massa. Ui! Pois é. Ui! Agora, so we're going to Trees chapter. Começar o DLC da Tree. Mas eu preciso passar um
I
edge
love
antes.
threes.
Yeah, Trees.
What's my favorite anime? This is weird. I actually don't like too much anime, but I always say my top fave is Clannad and Clannad After Story. Even though I mainly like really seinen dark drama anime, Clannad still is my favorite because it changed my life. It made me more of an emotional and empathetic person in high school.
I never watched that, actually.
It's very good.
Yeah. You know, Sushi, the other guy from our team, which you saw playing something the other day, his partner, Thalissa, she loves Higurashi.
Ah, yes.
She also
I just got into Higurashi.
Yeah, she cosplayed as some character. I don't know the character, so I couldn't say which one. But she loves Higurashi and Umineko as well.
I need to get into Umineko now that the new anime is really combining them together, like canonically now.
Yeah, and he is reading Umineko right now with her, right? And he's kind of hating it.
Oh, really? Yeah, I heard it's really different from Higurashi.
Yeah. Gente, vou passar uma adzinha. I'm gonna run a ad real quick.
I like Berserk. Well, Igu. Yep. It was very sad. Tengu told me, actually. Tengu was the one that told me and Raph about his passing.
Yeah.
Man of strength and sheer will.
Yeah, Sushi likes the challenge. He likes the challenge. Bom. Meu controle, não. Opa. Ué. The controller died a little bit.
Are you using PS4 controller?
I'm using an Xbox One controller. Since I don't use it for anything else, because my Xbox One is just gathering dust right now.
Yeah, Raph gives me his Xbox controller sometimes for pairing with my PC.
Because I was one of the dumbasses who bought the Xbox One for Scalebound, right? Huh? Yeah, no, Agnes actually uses it a lot. Of the Xbox One we had here, but I bought it mainly for Scalebound, which is the Platinum Games game that got canceled.
Yeah.
And then but Agnes played a lot. She played Fallout 4 and Mass Effect Andromeda.
Yeah, Raph was a really big Xbox person too, because he was into that. He's into that stuff too, Mass Effect and everything.
Yeah. Que você perdeu? Nós terminamos a DLC da 4, Ikari, e estamos com a Zelda na chamada aqui. Ela é a nossa convidada de hoje. She's our guest for today.
Hello.
Deep Down, né? Deep Down era uma coisa que existia. It was something that existed at some point.
Also, for those of you who watched, was it Andre and
beautiful intoner and an
maybe Rafa who played
the intoners only love
Gabriel Knight too?
Yeah, it was Sushi and Andre.
It was Sushi and Andre. Oh my god. I caught the end of it. Actually, I just played that last year. So seeing them play the end of that was really, really funny. I was lurking in the chat for that. I love point and clicks. Hi, Ikari. Hi.
Então a Tree é essa menina esquisitinha que gosta de fazer bonecos, basicamente.
Looks like your surface is getting a bit rough.
You certainly have a way of losing yourself in your dolls, my lady. Such
she loves the doll.
I can have any woman I desire thanks to my mighty member.
A mighty member.
And you are the only one who can push me over the white
She is the goth. You are absolutely correct.
Yeah.
It's a really good way to put it.
You are the only one who can push me over the white cliffs of joy. Man, Octa has a way with words, right?
Ew.
In this thick and turgid world, you, Lady 3, stand boldly above them all. Just once. I wish my lady would open her pleasure barn to me while her dolls were watching.
Tem abrir o... Como é que é barn em português mesmo? Abrir o... Esqueci o que é barn em português. I forgot what barn means em português. A porteira. Abrir a porteira do prazer. O celeiro. Abrir o celeiro do prazer. Vão anotando aí, chat.
My body, soul and technique, I know I would satisfy her as no man ever could.
O Octa é tipo... Chef's kiss.
You simply cannot compare some splintered puppet to the majesty of old Octa.
My charming little dolls.
Good heavens! What are we going to do with you, Lady 3? I stopped keeping tabs on you for just 1 minute, and now you've gone and scared up this horde of little monsters.
Octa, you're all shriveled up for a change. Can I slice it off and dissect it?
I prefer you didn't, my lady.
Isso aí.
If I might change the subject. May I ask who we'll be rumbling with this time around? Yeah, in battle, that is, not the other.
Tired
kind of
goth who
rumbling.
drinks wine and complains on Twitter.
My soldiers, the troops I made for one. They've been very bad.
E aí, Luiz? Pois é, cara.
Always. Little Nightmares is for free on Steam.
É.
It's creepy like
You're
this,
planning to go
exactly.
forth and dispatch the very monsters you conjured up? A wise and magnanimous gesture, my lady.
Yeah, Trice's posture is bad. He's gonna have
If my
back
sister
problems.
wills it.
Oh, definitely.
Temos Luiz Ock. Sim,
Yes,
do you have an international guest? Yes, Yoko Taro, yeah. I have Yoko Taro on Discord right now.
I had no idea you
Konnichiwa.
were also meddling with ogres, my lady. It's a sight that would take anyone's breath away.
Demons don't take kindly to people, but a few little tweaks, and I can mess with them all I want.
I don't see how an ogre can bring much enjoyment, no matter how tweaked.
Aw, Cake.
Platforming. I love platforming in this game.
There's so much horsehair braid in her skirt. It's just like defying gravity.
Yeah, right. Did you guys have a 3 in your Drakengard 3 cosplay group?
Yeah. And also, I don't think she has that costume anymore, but I know Caitlin wanted to make this as well.
It seems hard to walk in this, right? In this costume.
Yeah, the boots
Yeah.
are huge.
É assim mesmo, será? Okay.
Yeah, I think that was probably the only time I'll ever have a full intoner group. That was a very rare occurrence. I'm so shocked everyone wanted to do it with me. Like, a couple of them didn't even play or watch or anything. They just really liked the designs.
Oh,
It was really cool.
that's cool. Sometimes people will get PC if you cosplay a character from a game you haven't played, right? That's kind of shit. Kind of a shit attitude.
Change the title to DLCs of Drakengard. Yeah, you have to put the W's in because of the word.
Fit Yoko Taro Zelda. Yeah. Good
Featuring
one.
Yoko Taro Zelda.
Yeah. That's correct. Yeah. hate platforming in this game.
This is so weird. They're so far. How are you gonna jump over there?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Can
Yeah.
you?
Ah! I almost fell.
Become as gods. Yeah, Lewis, that's my favorite. Well, I like the This Cannot Continue version better, but that's my favorite Automata song for sure.
I don't know which one's my favorite.
How curious. Whatever could round one possibly be referring to? Yes, my lady?
Don't be such a worrywart, would you?
Ah, yes. 1,000 pardons, my lady.
Oh, now I remember. 3 was slow as hell. She was super slow.
To think, all these
What are the
monsters
weapons
with
she's
a
carrying? Her
fire
scissors?
master and creator.
Yeah.
You might
The
say
scissors.
we've got some control issues
O que
here.
a atriz foi
lady.
fazer ali, aliás, ela veio
I kind of forgot.
unir os soldados que não estavam se comportando da One.
How distressful.
Ela fez todos os soldados.
All of them. Sadly like a picked flower. Cruelly like a test specimen.
Yeah, they're just for decoration.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Two fucking huge katanas in her legs.
You don't have to type in English. I have the chat translating to English.
Hugo, Alfonso, Carlo, Elmo, and Oscar.
My lady?
Those are their names. I wanted to make a group of brothers, but it didn't quite work out. Their brains' motor centers weren't able to communicate with their nervous systems. I think excess noise in the neural connections ended up slowing their movements. See, my goal was to make good, useful soldiers. To make powerful, beautiful, and obedient soldiers. But I failed.
My, you certainly become quite verbose when discussing your soldiers, Lady Three.
I forgot about those weird sound effects.
Yeah, right? And it's only when you do it with the dragon or the sisters. It doesn't do it when you do in Toner Mode 0. Will I allow a shameless plug? Yeah, sure. Happy God. Obrigado, Perpétuos. Obrigado.
Today's guest is none other than Yoko Taro as of Zelda.
Yeah.
That one is named Gogglefin.
quite a bit faster than those fellows before, I'd say.
Yes, Guggleby is gifted. I made sure to learn from my mistakes with the Hugo brothers. I used metal in the neurotransmitters to achieve...
It's funny because my friends do call me a neurologist, so it fits.
Yeah, I mean, not too far from the truth.
But I believe the results justified all my hard work.
You really do love speaking upon the subject of dolls, Lady 3. Oh,
É, chat, se vocês têm dúvidas sobre Lord Nier, perguntem pra ela.
That's Keijo and Lochner. They were a gifted pair of children. But something ended up being very wrong with them.
How's that, my lady?
Zelda knows
Well,
a
I
shit
just
ton about
between the brains and the optic nerves and the
Drakengard lore.
But in the end, that wound up
So you can ask her.
As a result, they perceived all objects they saw as fluttering in their caps. They essentially evolved to a point where they started attacking friends and foes alike. Excremento. Just the children I wanted to meet.
Excremento.
Look at them. Their nimble movements. Their laughing well-defined
Name
voice.
is
The way they make
excrement.
decisions based on experience and knowledge.
Good.
It's fantastic. They were a
That's
wonderful
good.
perfect success.
How old are Devil and Pokemon? I
The
mean,
very best of the best.
Yes, my lady, yes, of course.
You can't really tell, right? I don't think it says anywhere
One thing
how old they
they're
are.
not. They don't. I don't think they would have ages anyways.
Yeah, right?
Considering what they are.
Yeah.
They're Spanish for excrement and
There's a lot of them as well.
They're
So
Spanish for excrement and urine.
Oh, well.
thank you, Ig.
All right then.
Yeah, I mess up all the rules everywhere. Yeah, Cake. That's why I'm trying to just keep it as vague as possible. Yeah, because I don't think they really would have one.
Yeah.
To put it short.
Yeah.
But a cool thing about them is that they do, in English, they share the same voice actress as Accord.
really?
So
Oh, really? I don't know if
I
that's the
think
case
that's
in Japanese as well.
I don't know if it is in Japanese.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't know.
I don't know for sure.
Gotta look it up. Obrigado, Perpétuos. Muito obrigado.
Obrigada.
Eu vou tentar. So I'm gonna try to get everyone to level 10 so I can open all the memories of the intoners. Because they're very interesting to read. Have you read these?
I don't know. Probably not. I didn't do the DLC when I played this.
Yeah, because-
so I just watched them.
Yeah, because every time you level up with one of the intoners, you open a new chapter of these memories of the intoners, right? So
Oh, I wonder if they're kind of like the novellas.
yeah, I don't know actually because for example, fives is their delivery notices.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah, like oh, seafood gourmet pack with sea serpent eggs, 200 month, you know, and then about the storage vault and something, and maybe fours is the most interesting because fours memories are just gossip about the other sisters, right? So like this first one. Okay, there's a lot I want to tell
Of
you.
course it is.
Yeah, there's a lot I want to tell you, but how about I start with zero? Let's talk about the flower in the eye. You did that on purpose, didn't you? So like, ooh, I'm the other sisters. I'm so special. I have to be all different. Looks terrible on you, you know? Like you're trying way too hard. Also, I'm tired of you treating us like our heads are full of poo, because they're not. In fact, the way you're singing your sword all day, I bet it's your head is full of poo, because you never use it. So it's just like for talking shit about all the other sisters, right?
That's basically her novella too. Is her just talking shit about everybody.
Oh, yeah.
Search for Yoko Taro on Twitter and found Tengu's page translating his tweets.
Yeah,
Curation.
yeah. Because I did a Yoko Taro in PTBR Twitter account. Because I
That's awesome.
yeah, but I don't update that. I haven't updated that in like forever. But I did some. I translated some tweets. I actually DM'd him on Twitter, asking if I could translate his tweets, and he said okay. He was super.
That's awesome.
Yeah, he was super cool about it.
He is really down to earth.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed when he would actually respond on my Sire cosplay.
Oh.
Like, because I think he, like, really did not expect anyone to cosplay Sire.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, he talked to me. I actually talked to Yoko Taro through Twitter DMs. I literally slided into his DMs.
Yeah, he seems like really chill.
Yeah. Não, quem bloqueia é o Hideki Kamiya. Igor.
Hideki Kamiya?
Yeah, he
blocks?
He blocks.
Really?
He used to. Anyway, he used to, like, if you talk to him on Twitter in other language other than Japanese, he would block you.
Oh, that's creepy.
Yeah.
It seems we'll be dealing with imps next, my lady. I must say, these battles are quite exhausting. I haven't been this flaccid in ages.
Can I cut it off?
No, it's fine. I'll be back at attention in no time. Now come, we have imps to dispatch.
Tesouros, 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 tesouros.
Tengu, the Messiah who speaks directly to God.
Yeah, I never thought he would actually answer me. Eu trabalhei um pouco com tradução simultânea já, Luiz. É difícil? Like, I did like simultaneous interpreting, and it's hard.
It's
so
yeah.
hard.
I can imagine. Just
Yeah.
like even like the simulcasting of anime with the English dubs, it seems like a nightmare.
Yeah.
I actually know speaking of Higurashi, I know the English voice actress for Rena for the new anime.
Uh-huh.
And it's interesting seeing her posts about like the simulcasting issues and things like that.
Yeah. It's tough. Like being an interpreter by itself is already a very, very challenging job.
Mm-hmm.
But like doing it like simultaneously is like super, super hard. For me, at least.
I feel so bad for I hate to out myself, but I watch 90 Day Fiancé, and there are some translators on there, and I'm just like, I feel so bad for them.
What's that? I actually don't know what that is.
It's a reality show. It's when like an American dates like an international person, and either they go there to like marry them, or they come here to marry them, and there's only 90 days to be able to like get married because of the visa.
Oh, I see.
And some people don't understand each other's languages, so
That's kind of weird.
yeah. One of the reasons I watch it is like, well, it used to be very wholesome. Like, like maybe 7 years ago when it started, there was a lot of really nice couples on there that is very wholesome.
Right.
They have a couple now, but it's mainly just trash now. But I went to a very, very diverse college, and I miss a lot of my friends who moved back to like Malaysia and everything. So yeah, the Big Ed, I hate him. He's so horrible.
Big Ed. Who's Big Ed?
He's like basically the meme guy of 90 Day Fiancé. He treated Rose, who is from the Philippines, like absolute ass. He's no. I don't understand why people like him, too, because he just treated her like so horrible.
I'm actually surprised people in chat know about that show. Honestly.
Flying their way up high in the sky. Sky high. I
just know the memes, yeah. I felt like the worst I felt for someone was Karini from Brazil. Absolutely, she's just treated so horribly. I'm embarrassed.
Wow.
The guy that she married is just absolutely atrocious.
Big Ed is the dude without a neck?
Yeah, he's a horrible person. So I'm really against ableism, but he's a horrible person. He deserves to be called No Neck. He's horrible.
Want to get my treasure chest.
Greasy neck, this guy, yeah. He's horrible. Yeah, it's mainly the Americans that treat the foreigners like shit, so...
But
one, it makes me embarrassed to be American, but also, two, I just really miss my international friends, so it's cool to, like... It's especially cool when they spin off the 90 Day Fiancé the other way, when the American goes to the other country to live. It's kind of like a travel show in that sense, so...
Huh.
I've personally actually never been out of North America.
But how
I would like to.
How did these people meet?
Online.
Online? Oh, okay.
Yep, apps, dating apps.
Because I want
Yeah.
to tell my soldiers. I call them my
I was always pretty bad at geography, Cake. I'm not gonna lie.
you could say.
But also, I take 90 Day Fiancé also as an excuse to Google Maps things.
Weakness is the worst thing a soldier.
So, like, I try to remember where everything is.
Mixing the best of the best with the worst of the worst to open up new horizons in military science.
Ah, right. Failure,
Worse because these little imps are so fast and 3 so slow.
3 so slow.
So slow.
Cake, we used to have, I remember in middle school, we used to be forced to take a state quiz every week. We had a map of the US with all the states outlined, and we had to write down each state's name, like every week. For some reason that sticks out in my memory. So like I feel like I can get that right. But
Follow Luis. We actually had, when I was in elementary school, we also had that, like, the states and capitals of each state. We had to, like, memorize all of them. I don't know if you do that in school still.
you have the states that we do, yeah.
Yeah.
Americans in geography became a meme. Well, it's sucky being in New York State because everyone just thinks I live in New York City. And it's like, New York State's fucking huge. It's not just New York City. Like, I'm basically Canadian.
More Canadian than
I
American.
haven't been this
At
flat
this
point.
in ages.
Can I cut it off?
No, it's fine.
Googlem aí,
No
Buffalo,
time.
chat.
Now,
Que é a cidade onde a Zelda mora.
dispatch.
É mó longe, é longeaço. Like, if people Google Maps where Buffalo is, it's pretty, like, far up, right? Far up in the north.
Yeah, it's very, very close to the border. That's why we get all the snow here.
Yeah, that friend of mine that I told you once lived in Fredericton, like way up in the east, Canadian east. She's Brazilian, and he met her partner online too.
Oh.
Yeah, and she went there like I don't know if they're married or just like live together, but she's been there for a while now.
That's great.
Yeah.
I've never been that far north, but yeah, I know of Newfoundland, and I remember doing a report in elementary school on Nova Scotia.
Vou falar basicamente que Goiânia pra quem mora em Brasília. Ah. So we have a comparison, I guess. Go Lima said. If you, yeah, Goiânia, it is Goiânia. Brasilia is the capital of Brazil, right? And Goiânia is like, it's, people think it's near Brasilia, but it's not.
Gotcha, yeah. How's vaccination going in here? So a lot of anti-vax Bills players, like Buffalo Bills. Oh God, I don't have cable, so I don't really look at the news or anything. So I honestly don't really know, but I do know. This is gonna sound really dumb if you guys didn't know, but there is a little thing that we started. I don't know if it's just here or if it's all of the U.S., but they started giving out people like lottery tickets when they come to get their first shot as like an incentive to get their shot.
What?
Yeah. And when I go to my parents' house, they have the news on sometimes, and like I'd rather have the local news than their stupid ass Fox News that they brainwashed themselves with.
Oh shit.
But like the on the news, that's where I found out that they have been giving out lottery tickets as an incentive to. And there's a lot of people they interviewed, and everyone's like, "Yeah, I got my shot," and they're like, "Was the lottery ticket an incentive for you to come?" And they're like, "Yeah, that's part of it." And I was like, "Oh my God."
Oh man, that's I don't even know what to say about that. Honestly. Lottery, yeah.
People are.
Skyhawk, I thought my forces needed an aerial component, you see. But calculating...
Yeah, it could work here. People are crazy about like betting the lottery here in Brazil, so it could work.
No, Matthias, no. Like I said, I'm like 6 hours from New York City. New York State is huge. I'm closer to Toronto in Canada than New York City. So our metro here in Buffalo is just one way. It's literally one way.
Well, one way.
One way, there's like 10 stops, and then you come back the same way. Yeah, you would think that the second most popular city in New York State would have a better metro system, but sadly we don't.
Passei pra casa do jogo do bicho. É, pode funcionar.
I wrote these children because...
How is Buffalo Wings in Buffalo? I'm the least Buffalonian ever. I actually don't like chicken wings.
Really?
Yeah. I would go to like Buffalo Wild Wings, which you could find anywhere in the US. Or like, I like their sauces better than the actual like famous ones.
Like, we have our own conception of what a buffalo wing is in Brazil. I don't know if that matches the original, to be honest. But yeah, at least Brazilian buffalo wings are I like them.
Yeah, I'm sure they're probably better than here, honestly. Yeah, so I'm literally walking distance to get them. It's true, yeah. A lot of people don't notice that until you Google it, yeah. A lot of my Canadian friends call me honorary Canadian. When I cross the border, my sorry becomes sorry, and my about becomes about.
Oh yeah, cause that partner of that friend of mine, he says a boot, and I find it so funny. It's so funny to me. A boot.
There.
Boots, yeah. We have weird A's here in Buffalo as well. Like instead of anima, I say anima.
Oh. Yeah, I mean,
It's just our Buffalo A. Like, we just
This must
really
be
have
the
that
brigade
hard
of tiny soldiers.
sound
Yes,
and don't
they're
pronounce
lots
it.
of
Like,
you said.
plaza instead of plaza. I had
I
to,
tried
like,
to create lots and lots of them.
change the way I spoke.
I mean, I guess every country has its own like their own like pronunciation things, right? Like here in Brazil,
Stand as ever.
like for example, people from São Paulo would say like would pronounce the I can't remember exact examples right now. Because this game is driving me crazy, so I can't think straight. Chat, alguém dá um exemplo aí de diferença de pronúncia? Porta, yeah. Like for example, the R's, right? So if you live in like in São Paulo, in some parts of Brazil, you would say porta, right? With an r sound. But some places you would say porta, like a r sound.
Yeah.
And some places would say porta with a sound. Yeah.
Yeah.
Lady Three, I hate to bother you right now, but I need to have a discussion with you about our nightly escapades.
You mean
Yeah, biscoito e biscoito, which means cookie, right? Some places
Oh,
you would
we
say,
actually
Quality and
like
quantity.
have some hard cookies at like cafes, and they call it biscotti.
oh yeah, there you go.
Good heavens. Is that truly how you feel about me, my lady? After all the lustful peaks we've scaled, the cargo we've stowed, the culverts we've sluiced.
yes?
Difficulty asking for avocado and pineapple at the market. Oh no.
Yeah, because so here's the thing. Avocado you say abacate, right? And pineapple you would say abacaxi.
Oh heck, that's so similar.
Yeah, right? Like it's obvious for us, but some people will pronounce it abacate. But in São Paulo you would say abacate.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, it's a thing. There's a funny story Agnes told me because she lived in Japan, right, for a while. And the word for grandfather is avô, right? And the word for grandmother is avó. Can you tell the difference between?
No?
Yeah, right? Because she was telling this to a friend of her. I think it's a Hungarian friend. I think Malaysian. So it was a Malaysian friend of hers.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, and most
I have a lot
Japanese
of
people,
Malaysian
they can't tell. Maybe if you're not Brazilian, you can tell the difference between avô and avó.
Avô and avó, like
Yeah.
Okay.
The avô is like a no, with a like goes down the sound, right? And avó it's open, it goes up.
okay.
Yeah, but it's when she told me that story, I found it so funny.
These children are big bears, like a rainbow over a waterfall.
Avó
I need
and
a
avó,
strong
yeah.
Yeah,
I
that's
see.
that's grandfather and
They
grandmother.
are overwhelming.
Indeed, but they're slow, too slow. Fatal weakness. I can't seem to get size, strength, and speed together.
Yeah, English is stupid.
Can't always have everything, I suppose. It's often
Yeah,
difficult to
English
find
Also,
pronoun-
Fahrenheit. I really just want
Yeah.
to get rid of Fahrenheit. It's the worst fucking thing. Everyone else uses Celsius. Why do we have Fahrenheit? Why do we have Fahrenheit? I don't.
It is difficult. That's probably why I keep on trying.
Yeah, Agnes just told me right now, like it's the same thing. Like we I mean, at least most Brazilians, I think, they have a very hard time understanding like sound nuances in Chinese, for example. Right?
Yeah, Chinese is really difficult.
Yeah. Yeah, but Fahrenheit is stupid. It's pretty stupid. It's pretty dumb.
Like, where did somebody get off on thinking 32 degrees Fahrenheit makes sense?
Yeah, I mean,
over 0.
Yeah, Fahrenheit but like I mean, miles and feet and that's all pretty.
Yeah,
I can't get it into my head.
I can't drive on the thruway, sadly, but I feel bad for when my friends and I do, like, they take me to Canada.
Yes,
The minute it changes from miles to kilometers, it's like, oh shit, we don't know what's going on.
There's lots of them, but well, it's like the camel's hump, you know.
What?
The camel's hump. Big numbers don't cover weakness.
I see.
Cheese bread instead of cheese stick.
Stand as ever.
What?
I saw Sunny's comment. Cheese bread versus cheese stick.
Yeah, because it's pão de queijo and pau de queijo. Because a pão is a bread and a pau is a stick.
Oh, I see.
Because that nasal sound, the it's pretty difficult for most like foreign people to pronounce. Yeah, it's a really Brazilian thing, I guess.
I noticed, like, too, a lot of the DE sound, you say it like a GE.
Yeah. It depends, right? It also depends on the region of Brazil.
Oh, I see.
Like, for example, the word for truth, which is some people like most like in the southeast, like here in São Paulo, for example, would say verdade, right? Which means truth. But if you're more down south, you would say verdade.
Oh, okay, interesting. Like you would say Jogabilidade instead of
Yeah, exactly.
I need to have a discussion with you about our night.
Yeah, and Paul is also
I
dick.
said it if I didn't hear you say it first.
Yeah.
I feel the dark
And just like
clouds
Cake said,
above
Paul is
the
also dick. It's just slang for dick.
once boasted great
Meaning.
quantity,
Paul.
especially
Yeah.
quantity.
It can't be helped. I got bored.
Oh, good heavens! Is that truly how you feel about me, my lady? After all the lustful peaks we've scaled, the cargo we've stowed, the culverts we've sluiced.
Yes. I don't hate it or anything. I just don't care if we do it enough.
Yeah, good thing. The good
Just
part.
listen to Octa.
Yeah, we're ignoring Octa, which is good, actually.
Dough and pasta are both masa?
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's weird.
With like dough and pasta and mass, like the scientific term for mass, so masa.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So context you have to rely on.
Yeah.
I remember, isn't hashi also like that in Japanese? It's either bridge or chopsticks.
It depends on. Yeah, it depends on the part of the word you stress when you're pronouncing it.
Yeah.
Massa, cool. Yeah. Also, is a way to say something cool. It's massa.
Oh, like the boa. Like nice.
Yeah. And massa with a C means mace, the weapon. And maçã
These children,
means apple.
like a rainbow over a water. I needed stronger soldiers, so that's why I made them.
They certainly are overwhelming.
Indeed, but they're slow, too slow. A fatal weakness.
E aí, João? Eu não testei o Bomberman, não.
You can't always have everything, I suppose. It's often difficult to find length, girth, and endurance in one package as well.
Making soldiers is difficult.
Yeah.
That's probably
Crazy.
why
Yeah. I mean, we say that too. God, it's crazy. 2,000 senses for the word mass. Moss. Does your chat know about the lore of the group of singers that sing these songs? The boss songs?
I don't think so.
So Taro decided to name this trio of singers who sing these boss songs Yorha. They're called Yorha. They were part of Monica that he decided to call Yorha. So he kind of was like foreshadowing Automata with that.
I wonder what the reasoning behind the name is, right? What does Yorha mean actually?
I feel like maybe the book, the Strange Works of Yoko Taro book, went over more of like what it means, but I don't really remember. All I remember was that fun fact.
I like them.
I was just like, what?
Or I like
I think
making them
Rekka
anyway.
Alexiel also talks about it on her site.
Yeah.
Oh, me and her are also friends. It's weird that passion and love for Drakengard had me meet Tengu, had me become friends with Clems, and friends with Rekka Alexiel, who translated like everything.
Yeah, she's a beast.
English.
She's a beast. Perdi bow. Mr. Chest. E aí, Trig, tudo bom?
Não, sim.
O que é a briga? O que é da Tree? But let's keep moving. Outro patamar. E aí, Tonho?
An idol you like was number 4 on the Yorha musical. Nice. The stage play.
Necessary to work me to the bone like this? I am a dragon, you know. You think being an intoner makes you queen bee of the world or something?
Yeah, let me find the link to Rekka's thing about them.
Hello?
That way. Go.
Yeah. Don't worry, sweet cheeks. I got it. I'm going, all right? I'm going. What's with this brown bundle? Design the same. Looks terrible. I bet it was some stupid man with nothing else on his mind besides eating, sleeping, and snoring. I may not be a big fan of whipping, but I hate stupid men even more. Like this Cerberus here. They're the worst.
I made this child for a reason.
Reason? Newsflash, sister. No one cares about your reasons. It only takes one look at that vulgar creature to know everything I need to know. It's the stupid types like him that are always like the women.
And Gabriella's great.
She's so good.
She's great.
I love Mona Marshall. Mona Marshall's amazing. We actually, so that con I mentioned that I worked for, we were really curious how much she would have cost to be a voice actor guest. And she wanted like first class plane ticket. She wanted
Oh
like
shit,
a,
really?
like $1,000 appearance fee. Yeah, we were like, oh, we're first year con.
Yeah,
sorry.
yeah, no thanks. A Gabriela deu rolê com todo mundo, sim, ela aparece em todas as histórias. É importante conhecer a Gabriela também. É muito importante conhecer a Gabriela nessas histórias.
Matthias!
Oh!
Obrigada!
Valeu, Matheus!
I want the friendly. I have the friendly emote now.
Valeu, Matheus, obrigado.
It is a, yeah, now, yeah, he got chicken wings.
I tried to make a smaller Cerberus.
Even our tiny Cerberus puppies. I can't get enough of these pipsqueaks.
They have half the offense, half the defense, half of everything.
And have a chance of surviving another half-minute, right?
Can you say obrigada again? I'm slicing it so your translator doesn't change it maybe, because it's so cute.
Hold on, dear sport.
There's plenty more of those in the park.
So we're not. They just keep dribbling out. This doesn't know when they end.
Ah,
Did you just...
ah.
No,
Yes, you did. I totally heard it. See? You try to act like this movie is genius all the time. But deep down, you're...
Vocês ajudam? Peraí, eu te ajudar. Be right back. I'm gonna help Agnes with something here. Já vem, chat. Peraí.
Have taken over chat. What time is it here? I'm actually only an hour behind you guys right now. So 3:15 p.m. When we get daylight savings again, though, it will definitely change. We'll be more behind you guys, I think. I can speak ill of Tengu. Yeah, we're not much different right now. But yeah, Tengu told me that you guys don't have daylight savings anymore. I think we are on the way to not have it anymore. I think it was like Montreal was behind on giving their word, like they're, you know, approving it. I think we are on our way to maybe not having it anymore as well. Hopefully in the next couple of years. How do I pronounce Guilherme? That's what I assume it's pronounced. I don't know. You miss it, Dari. My dad loves daylight savings time. I don't.
I'm back.
It is close. It's close to that. Let me copy and paste. Guilherme.
Just a little kid who
Guilherme. Yeah, I put it in Google Translate. Sim.
This is such a pain. When is this going to be over?
1, 2, 3. There are 6 in all.
I'm dead. I'm dead. So you got to take the day off today because of the shot?
Yeah, I wasn't going to, but I was like, I have so many vacation hours, so might as well. And we have Monday off too.
Oh,
for
cool.
Memorial Day. So I was just like, why not make a 4.5-day weekend?
Sure. Why not?
How's the summer? It gets hot here, like 100 degrees Fahrenheit. Like July and August, and then it cools down again. I don't have central air, so it kind of sucks, but the days become super long. Yeah, in terms of heat, definitely. But I think because of COVID calming down, I'll finally be going to my office more
That's
in the AC.
earlier. This one is bigger.
No shit, he's bigger. About twice the size of the round one.
Yeah, that makes sense, Adele. Yeah, yeah. You guys are so hot all year round. Ugh.
Yeah, we had some pretty cold days this past week, but now it's hot all over again.
Yeah, there's like July and August. July and August usually it's pretty hot, like 90 degrees. There's some days that get to like real feel 100 Fahrenheit. I remember the con I worked for, we did a beach day, and of course it ended on a very, very hot, like 105 real feel degree day, like a heat warning.
Whoever came up with those stupid titles is something else. I bet it's some stupid woman with nothing else on her mind besides eating, sleeping, and screwing. I may not be a big fan of stupid men.
Is it colder in southern Brazil?
Yeah, it's colder. Yeah.
Yeah, right now it's actually kind of cold. It's 40 Fahrenheit right now. Randomly stuck in this really hot week.
Yeah.
We had like 70 Fahrenheit.
Like these days, like this week, they had like, there were some days they had like 3 degrees Celsius, which is pretty cold. It's pretty fucking cold.
Yeah.
Vini Cone, obrigado pelo sub, seja bem-vindo de volta. Yeah,
Time does the sun set? I think the sun sets. Shoot, I don't know. Look at hacky weather, I guess.
Yeah, the south of Brazil gets like a kind of a bad rap because of what Cake said in the chat.
Oh, I see. 8:44 p.m. I think today. Sadao. Answer Sadao's question.
Whoever came up with those stupid titles is something else. I bet it was some stupid woman with nothing else.
The south of Brazil is basically 3 states where every city is Boston.
I may not be a big fan of stupid men. Stupid women, even.
No, I wouldn't know. What is Boston known for? Is it like is it supposed to be like a shitty place or something?
I don't know. Raph is actually from Massachusetts, the state that Boston is in. But he's more from like Cape Cod area. Boston's known for being racist. I guess, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, on the topic of ethnicity and race and stuff, it's like, it's definitely weird. Because, like, yeah, like I said earlier, I grew up thinking I was white, but there's this weird trauma of, you know, being darker than everybody else because I am Arab, but my dad thinking that he is white. So, you know, there's a lot of kids that would be like, oh, you shouldn't wear light-colored wigs for cosplay because your skin's too dark and stuff. It's like, how am I white if I keep getting told that stuff where I can't change my skin color? Like,
that's so ridiculous.
Yeah. And then I realized, oh wait, I'm only a quarter white, so my dad's just fucking crazy. What are the two most stinky cities in the U.S.? Chicago and Boston. I mean, Chicago is actually quite nice if you go to like some like hole-in-the-wall places. I've done that like 4 years ago.
This fucking homing fireballs. Who thought it was a good idea?
Hey, you gonna help out a bit here?
Okay.
You intoners. I take my eyes off you for 1 second.
Oh, they sound funny in Portuguese. Chicago and Boston?
Looks like a free ride for everything. Like the whole world.
Ah, yeah, cause
Throw itself into your
cause
missions and whatever. Me and you could act like some
there's a word like for shit in Portuguese, which is bosta.
That's so funny.
Yeah. And then we have Chicago. When you say like I'm going to take a shit, you could say eu cago.
I see.
From the verb cagar. So yeah.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
Yep, nice job.
E aí, Douglas, tudo bom?
I did great. You agree, right? That I'm great? Because now's the time to speak up.
You're great,
Are
one of
you
our
even
friends.
listening?
Great.
Just
It's
open
great.
your mouth and tell me how amazing I
Was she
am.
saying?
Come on.
Now you can mock your friends for this.
The intoner
Yeah.
was fascinated with the world's
I'll mock
curiosity,
Raph, my boyfriend.
and nothing was more curious
He's from like Cape
than
Cod,
humans.
not Boston. But I always would make fun of him saying, "You're
So
from
the
Boston." You're
intoner
like, "No, I'm
asked the
not."
elderly man, "Why do people fight each other?" The man replied, "I don't know." Why do people move? Why do people think? Why do people live? Why? Why? The intoner's questions continued on and on and on.
Senhor John Mirolho, obrigado pelo serviço de volta.
Am I a content producer? Yes, I am. Thank you.
Yeah, she streams. Yeah, we had a command chat. Tem comando. Ela streama, ela faz cosplay, ela é designer. E é isso aí. Ela streama fazendo todas essas coisas. Editando foto de cosplay, fazendo cosplay. E por aí vai.
Send a fax to Boston? Oh my god. That's so funny.
Yeah, send a fax is like when you go take a shit, you can say you're gonna send a fax. But that's kind of an old thing to say. Like it's like older people who says that. Oops, hope I got to get more healing items. No, I don't. Or maybe I have to. Cut the tail of the monkey, yeah. That's taking a shit. Have lots of ways to saying gonna take a shit in Portuguese.
Octa, where were you?
Me? Oh, just on a little errand. Well, if you want me to be perfectly honest, I was off enjoying myself in the deep forest.
Ah,
I apologize for the delay. However, I reached my fever state a record 592 times.
you counted.
Keeping one's memory sharp is what helps maintain youth, after all. Lady 3.
In a TikTok in Boston.
A good hobby can add spice to anyone's life. However, if they aren't careful, it can also consume their life. Have you ever thought that perhaps you might spend a bit too much time on your doll-making activities?
It's fun. And I have lots of things I want to research.
Of course, my lady. I know how seriously you treat your work, both in the laboratory and between the sheets. And that, you see, is why I can't help but worry. So, what say you set aside your crafts for a spell while we focus on removing a few stubborn clogs from the drain?
No.
The way she walks.
She's so funny.
One doesn't understand me. She's like a moon sinking slowly into a sea of black.
Did something happen?
One told me to dispatch the children I've been keeping in the land of sea.
Ah, so that's where your next set of failed experiments are hiding,
Not failed, gifted. They are gifted children. I don't want to break them.
But if we let them live, my lady, who knows what would happen?
I know. It's just...
My poor lady, I think what you need is a quick game of hide the schnitzel in the moist.
Hide the schnitzel in the moist. What's that even supposed to mean?
No.
Hoje teve State of Play? Não sei.
To the land of seas.
I know how you feel, my lady, but we must see this.
Era hoje que ia ter?
It would be most unwise for us to begin questioning Lady One's orders, would it not?
How frustrating.
Now, don't be so gloomy. I shall engrave your wondrous masterpieces forever in my heart.
Really?
Foi ontem. Sei. É que isso como você ia ter coisa do Horizon, eu meio tipo...
That's our iridescent promise.
Hoje teve Dying Light, né? É um helicóptero. Just helicopter. pass near here.
A Colosseum, I see. Is this where you left your masterpieces, Lady 3?
Hoje foi Far Cry. Dying Light foi hoje ou foi ontem? Foi ontem Dying Light?
The greatest work of my life.
So I mentioned the other day I have a friend who's married to an American woman, right? Who lives in Brazil. In Brazil, the one that sometimes makes like Thanksgiving dinners for us.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a drugstore, like a pharmacy here in São Paulo, which name is Farto, Farto. Yeah, and she has the same reaction anytime she says the name of that drugstore. Yeah.
That's silly.
Yeah. She has the exact same reaction.
I definitely remember this. I didn't obviously play it, but yeah, I remember watching this
So
part.
this is your greatest work? These Jogabilis?
They're so
I
big!
suppose they do have something of an elegant air.
No,
Oh?
these are normal children. A warning.
I beg your pardon, my lady. These old eyes have seen better days. Of course, my third eye still sharp as a tack.
Se tiver question também, né? Verdade. That Octa is the definition of horny on main.
Yeah.
The very
Yeah,
definition.
I actually, when I did the Drakengard 3 group, I planned to make Octa for Rap, but
Really?
yeah, but I was like, you know what? I don't know why I put the effort in doing that and making him be him of all people.
That's so funny. You guys had the disciples as well in that group?
Well, I had someone in my Dido costume,
Oh,
and then
yeah.
somebody made Brother One to match me.
Nice.
That's it. There was someone who was supposed to be our Decadus as well. Actually, the partner of our 3 was supposed to be Decadus, but
Oh.
he didn't finish it. Well, the game addressed more the fact that the disciples are doves. I don't think they ever really go over it.
Yeah, I
honestly.
don't think so either.
The anxiety songs. I feel like Drakengard 1,
Yeah,
the composer is different than the, like, Okabe-san did this soundtrack, so
Yeah.
it's definitely not the same feeling as 1.
a trio era bem lentinha. É, não tem música de ansiedade nesse jogo. Tirando a última. No songs will get you anxiety in this game except for the last one.
The final song.
Yeah, final song will get you some anxiety. Alright.
Every time I have a mug and I bang it against a plate in the microwave, it makes that reverb sound and I get quite in my head.
And it spins, right? So, dang.
The whole rest of the day I'm like, oh no.
Não tô, Fabrício. Tô conversando com a minha amiga Zelda. Mas eu converso às vezes com os personagens do jogo. Sometimes I'll talk to the characters in the game. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that.
Zelda's already called Google Voice.
Yeah, someone thought you were the Google voice.
These gigantes seem a bit rotten. Did you make them as well?
No. Think of these children as merely spare parts. They're the junk left.
We never
from my
talked to
brain,
you, Jackie.
like the bones of the
I must say, I'm starting to feel a bit bad for them.
Have a good one, Matthias.
Bom, Matheus, obrigado, cara. Obrigado pelo presente aí. E bom fim de semana. Fim de semana. A última do Drakengard, qual? A do minigame, ou Renan? Ah, do Nier, não do Drakengard. Ok. So you're streaming Xenosaga today as well?
Yeah, I think I feel good enough to do it.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, I woke up feeling a little icky, but now I feel better. Had some orange juice and water and stuff.
I think maybe you finished the game today?
Oh no, the second last dungeon is really long.
Is it that?
I just did one part of like a fifth.
Wow.
I did one part of like 5. Like I have to do that like 5 more times.
I didn't know it was that long.
Yeah, I didn't know either. Ooh, Sadao, congrats.
Oh, parabéns! Parabéns, Sadal. Parabéns, Sadal, pelo seu emprego novo. Boa. Boa, boa, boa. Also, I didn't know that the last song for Drakengard 3 had an official music video with the actual singer.
The Silence is Mine, that one?
No, not that one.
Song, the black
Yeah,
song?
yeah.
Oh, really?
I didn't know that. Yeah,
I didn't know that either.
yeah.
I actually got muted for when I was editing my new Lady One photos. I got muted during the Silence is Mine.
Wow.
I had a feeling maybe I would, but I didn't know for sure until I saw the VOD, and I was like, oh, oops.
Jogabilidade English, pois é.
Jogabilidade English. Greater Gigant. I love intoner mode so much.
Yeah.
Something seems a tad different.
When I played those American McGee Alice games, I played those a couple years ago, and there's a mode in that too called Rage Mode. I actually played it, and it's so cool. It reminded me a lot of this.
Yeah. It's... Ah, meu Deus do céu!
Humans? But, my lady, that...
See, look at how they talk. A regular Gigas is totally incapable of speech. But crossing them with humans was hard because human minds and bodies are such magic things. Once you scare humans, no longer useful, just the sight of them makes them crazy. So I had to mix and match a bit to try and get the results I was looking for. First, I had to figure out a way to stop the screaming, which took all the goo and junk, which took even longer. I had to work fast, you see, because time was pretty short.
No, dear.
But it didn't work. The simple melding of human and grid is humans are far less durable than gigantes for one. That makes it hard to balance them out. I tried and tried. I killed lots and lots of humans and gigantes along the way. It was the only way.
Miyazaki.
E aí, Miyazaki?
Lady 3.
Miyazaki and Yoko Taro the same day.
Yeah. We're stacked.
That attack only travels in a straight line. I recommend taking refuge in the alley at once.
Ai, meu Jesus Cristo. Holy shit, this boss is... can't even do anything.
Reminds me of that one shade and that like slams the ground and does those things come out of the ground at you.
Yeah. Why don't you leave me alone?
Yeah, the people who take off their masks just to talk to people, I've seen that even in my doctor's office too. Like a salesman came in, and then the doctor was just like, "Can you put that back on?" And he's like, "Oh, sorry, I didn't think you could hear me." And she's like, "I heard you fine."
Like here, I don't know about over there, but here in Brazil you have like a really huge problem, like a chronic problem with people who think that you can leave their nose out of the mask.
Yes, it's a big thing here too, especially
like,
older people.
Yeah, I mean it's not even like just older people, like everyone like for some reason thinks it's okay to leave their nose out of the mask.
Yeah.
I don't wanna die, but I don't have any more recovery potions, so I guess I'm dead.
Lady, lest you subject yourself to a pincer attack.
Maybe I'm not. Maybe I am dead. Nossa, a enfermeira tira a máscara pra espirrar. Fantástico.
A hole for cigarettes? What?
Something seems a tad different with these gigantes.
Yes, that's because I crossed being humans.
humans. But, my lady, that...
See, look at how they talk. A regular Gigas is totally incompatible. But crossing them with humans was hard because human minds and bodies are such fragile things. Once you scare humans, no longer useful, just the sound that makes them freeze up. So I had to make some magic to try and get the results I was looking for. First, I had to figure out a way to stop the screaming, which took a little while. Then I had to clean up all the goo and junk, which took even longer. I had to work fast, you see, because time was pretty short.
No, dear.
But it didn't work. The simple melding of human and Gigas then. Humans are far less durable than Gigantes, for one. That makes it hard to balance them out. I tried.
She talks so fast.
Yeah.
Lots and lots of humans and Gigantes along the way. It was the only way. I had so many beloved soldiers I wanted to build.
Lady 3.
That was way easier.
That attack only travels in a straight line. I recommend
So
taking
she's
refuge
back.
in the alley at once. Watch your back, my lady, lest you subject yourself to a pincer attack.
But my research found the answer. Human strength is governed by motion.
Your research?
Yes, my research. Research to create the perfect soldier. I decided I had to cross between assorted emotion sets.
Cross? You don't mean...
Of course I do. Why wait for the right emotions to come along when it's quicker to make them yourself?
How many people died for this, my lady?
56.
You counted?
Keeping one's memory sharp is what helps maintain youth after all.
I cannot believe this.
Octa, hey Octa, guess what? Come on, Octa, ask me, ask me.
I cannot, my lady.
You want to know which humans have the highest durability levels? The ones who were feeling pain? So I gathered up a few nearby villagers and I...
Please, my lady, no more.
I killed a guy right in front of them. They didn't even see it coming. Just hacked him into little bits.
My lady.
And then
Oh,
while
bye,
we were
Kate.
standing
Have a
there,
good
I got
one.
shocked and horrified.
Tchau, Kate.
Into a
Obrigado.
soldier. Right there on the spot. It was a total success. Isn't that great?
Ah. Did it. We did it.
Yes.
Did it.
Octa.
Yes, my lady.
What is most precious to you? The intoner's hobby caused her to lay hands upon human beings. Once she crossed that line, nothing could stop her. The elderly man silently excused himself from the room. He chided himself for his impotence as he mourned for his now broken intoner.
We're done with 3. Nossa, no começo da pandemia, vi uma mulher tentando entrar num lugar segurando um pedaço de papel na boca. Uau. Fantástico, Paulo. Fantástico. Pesadelo de pandemia? Sim, com certeza. Com certeza. Então a história essa é o seguinte. Ele mostra como a Tree, como ela ficou quebrada basicamente porque o Octa porque, tipo, ela tinha essa curiosidade que foi virando uma curiosidade mórbida e o Octa meio que não conseguiu fazer com que ela entrasse por esse caminho da morbidade, sabe? Então meio que a culpa é dele pela Tree ter virado o que ela é no presente do jogo. Todo mundo passando na rua tossindo na minha cara.
Oh man, cough in your face.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a horrible dream.
Yeah. I mean, people are getting dreams about, like, I had a dream, like, a couple of times I dreamt about, like, being outside and suddenly realizing I was not wearing a mask. And then I go, oh shit, I'm not wearing a mask. What do I do? Now we're starting 2, which is maybe the best DLC.
Oh, I love that one.
Yeah. I think it's my favorite of the 6.
Octa would be the person wearing the mask with the hole for the cigarettes, yeah.
Yeah.
Once upon a time, many moons ago, there was a young man and a beautiful intoner. The intoner was a boundlessly kind and cheerful young girl, and while her partner was not the most intelligent man, he truly did love her. This is the story of a certain couple. A couple that was deeply in love. I am the happiest girl alive. You know why? Because I am with the greatest man in the whole wide world. Time to take
Look
care
how
of
cute
today's
she is.
business.
Yes, Lady 2.
Hey, quit it with the Lady 2 stuff, okay? When we're alone, it's just 2. Got it?
Acho que o DLC da Tio é o melhor dos 6, eu acho.
Trivia time. Oh, I forgot he dual wields and runs like Kaine, the Naruto run.
Oh, that's true. I haven't realized that.
Oh yeah, my friend that did Lady 5 with me recently before she moved, her husband did Scent, but he forgot parts of his costume. So by the time he actually arrived, we were already done shooting.
Oh, man.
But he did take separate photos with Our Lady 2. They have really good photos done.
Staniels, obrigado pelo subzinho, idiota. Tudo bem. Melhor agora. Conteúdo de BR? Não sei, cara. Não sei se é um conteúdo BR subindo no automata. Que tipo de conteúdo você quer? Depende do que você está procurando também. Valeu, Sadal. Até a próxima.
Have a good one. See ya, Sadal.
Scent
is Liam, yeah. He's a Vice.
Still can't get over this. That Scent is Liam. So awesome.
Yeah, there's a lot of shared voice actors in this series. It's really cool.
Did he do someone in Automata?
I don't think so. No, I don't think he did.
Estava dirigindo um filme musical com Russell Crowe e estava sendo gravado aqui na minha casa, na minha cidade. Tem uma cena que ele cantava enquanto andava de cavalo quando a gente ficava numa caminhonete acompanhando. Incrível. Incrível. Incrível.
Same, Sunny. Same.
Yeah. Você acha que tem um pressentimento que a Saint caga pra tio? Vamos ver isso aí. Vamos descobrir qual é a relação do Saint com a tio. Esse DLC. Yeah, they love each other and it makes things worse. E aí, Wendom?
No matter how many we kill, they just keep coming.
Yeah, there's no end to it.
It's not like my undying love for you.
Oh, Sid, even at a time like this, you say
E aí,
the
Fábio, tudo bom?
things.
We eliminate the evil lord only to have the land overrun with monsters. Even a disciple of my caliber is taken aback at the sad state of this world.
Gosh, Sid, listen to you. You're so mature.
Tem desmembramento, sim. I'm actually getting hungry.
Are you tired, my lady?
I had a kind of a big lunch, but we ate early,
True.
so I'm
Once
already
Lady
hungry
One
again.
takes over.
And I didn't eat anything.
Still, you know I'm really fighting. for
Everyone was
you,
asking me what time it is, and I was like, I'm only
2.
an hour behind you guys.
Sid,
So now it's
you're gonna
different.
make me cry.
Yeah, it's not that much of a difference.
Until daylight savings ruins it again.
I miss daylight savings, to be honest. I miss it. I like when the days are longer. We're gonna order something to eat today. We're kind of lazy to cook. I am kinda lost. Café eu dispenso, mas o bolinho de fubá. Is it hamburger day today? Really?
It is. You're correct.
Huh.
Man, now I want a burger.
We had burgers like Sunday. I think. They had burgers recently. Todo jornal faz questão de dizer que hoje é dia de hambúrguer. Olha só. Steamed hams.
All right, let's keep beating them down.
Isn't this enough for today, my... two?
No way, let's keep going.
But I can't possibly permit my lover to overexert herself.
Oh, you naughty thing. Calling me lover and I'll do whatever you say.
Steam Hams directed by Yoko. What does it mean to be a ham?
If you need some brawn here, just leave it in me.
Thanks, Scent, but I'm kind of stronger than you.
No fear, for tonight I shall relieve you of your excess strength, my lady.
Scent?
Daríbio, eu tô no DLC da 2 agora. Acabamos a 4, a 3, agora estamos na 2. Tô assistindo esse vídeo, é muito bom. Esse vídeo é excelente. Mestre da pizza.
One's really gonna appreciate this, huh?
I'm sure. You know, you certainly do seem fond of Lady One, don't you?
Yeah, I guess. I just want to see her smile, you know? Whenever she smiles, it is so...
Perry!
These things are a pain in the ass.
Yeah, they are. Yeah. Another Perry! Fuck you. Não é a 0, é a 1. Lady One, sorrindo. Também é meio fake news. More, it could be potion. Now I'm gonna die. É antes, incrível. O DLC da 2 é 1 ano antes de começar a história. the start of the game is at 1000 AD, right? I think.
I remember there being like 100 years between this and Drakengard 1.
Yeah. I don't know exactly how. What's the year? Because these DLCs, they start before the start of the game.
Rekka's timeline says Drakengard 3 is during the year 1000. Yeah.
1000, yeah. Because 3 stories is one 998, and this is 999, right?
Mm-hmm. Not to be confused with Zero Escape 999.
Yeah. Qual é o meu ranking de jogos de Yokotaro? Nier em primeiro, Nier Automata em segundo, acho o Drakengard 1 em terceiro, o 3 em quarto e o 2 em quinto. Não, o 2 não é do Yokotaro, então foda-se. What's your rank? How would you rank the Yokotaro games?
Well, Nier 1 is definitely my fave.
Yeah, right? Mine too.
In terms of story, I think maybe Drakengard 1's next.
Mm-hmm.
And then probably Drakengard 3 and then Automata.
Oh, so you put 3 above Automata?
I think so.
Yeah, that's fair. I think for me it's like OG Nier and then Drakengard 1 and then Automata and then Drakengard 3 and then fuck 2.
Yeah, we don't talk about it.
Yeah. Tem uma explicação de por que esses tempos de diferença de jogos são tão grandes? Não sei. Is there any specific explanation about the time differences between the games? I don't think so.
Well,
right?
Drakengard 3 and 1 and Nier don't really have too much of a difference. It's Automata that's 10,000 years later.
Yeah.
And yeah, probably just to create new stories way easier, especially between Nier 1 and Automata.
Yeah.
There's a whole new cast, so.
Vamos jogar mais uma fase. I kind of have to stop, but I kind of don't want to right now. So I'm gonna play one more verse.
Boy, am I ever tired.
You fought hard, Lady 2.
But one look at you, Scent, and all my fatigue just drains away. Poof, all gone.
Thank you, my lady. There is no greater honor for me than to aid the kind-hearted Lady 2.
Kind-hearted? You really think so?
Of course. I mean, you are the girl who's been building orphanages for the less fortunate, in spite of all the chaos surrounding us.
Importante essa informação. Ela está construindo orfanatos para os menos afortunados. Chat. Essa informação é importante. Deus me livre, Dantes. Deus me livre. God forbid Bluepoint remakes Drakengard 3.
Well, of course.
What's
I can't
Bluepoint?
just leave them alone.
It's a company that did the Demon Souls remake, which I actually didn't like that much.
The orphans do seem to enjoy your company.
Aw, thanks. They really are cute little
O que eles
buggers.
fizeram? They remade a whole bunch of games recently. O que mais que eles fizeram, chat? Eu não lembro agora.
They certainly are. And they love getting into all. But I suppose I could say the same for you, Lady 2.
What? Mean? I'm not a
Shadow of the
child.
Colossus, yeah.
Yeah. Which I was just talking about how I have the PS3 remaster of Eco and Shadow of the Colossus, but still
Though
haven't
your
played it.
soft, pliable
Shadow of
skin.
the- I never played Eco
and
before
solid
actually, but Shadow of the
fragrance
Colossus
do
is
remind me of a newborn.
very, very good. It's kind of a hard game though, but it's good.
A newborn?
Indeed. You make me want to care for you like an innocent babe.
I don't know if that's a compliment or not. Scent, are you happy?
Well, that's rather sudden. What's wrong?
I mean, I'm happy, right? I love this great guy, and he totally loves me back. We're together every single day, and we're working together to build the world that one wants. And everything's going perfect, you know? So yeah, I'm happy. I'm very, very happy. But I'm also scared. You know how water pours out of a cup if you put too much in? It's kind of like that. It's like I have so much happiness, I'm worried it's all going to spill out. I don't know. That probably sounds weird, huh?
Not at all.
Scent, would you mind holding me? I want to feel warm and safe.
Of course not.
So,
No Metal Gear Solid Collection.
what should we
Pode
do
ser?
next?
We should clear out the land of forests. The monsters there are still a serious threat.
If you say it, it must be true. Let's go.
A One é meio que chefe, sim. Ela é a líder das Intoners, a One.
Yeah, she tells them what to do.
Ah, jogou ele recentemente, Juninho. Nice.
I know. I know that happiness doesn't last forever. That's why I want to love him right now with all my heart.
Tá fofo demais, pois é. Qual é a pegadinha? Vocês vão ver. Vai dar merda, vai dar merda. Exatamente.
Shit! There's an intoner here! Don't let her leave the forest alive!
I thought we were killing monsters, Scent. Why are all these people here?
I believe some of the Lord's forces remain in the area.
I hate to do this, but if they're defying one, they have to die.
Acabou de arrancar os dois braços de dois. É. Pois é. Pois é. Mas ela é fofa mesmo assim. Ai!
We can still win this! Just stand your ground!
Meu Deus!
Oh, no.
Holy shit! What? That's so much damage!
The best thing in the world to practice English is listening to you. That's so sweet.
There you go. E remaster, sim. Esse jogo é caro hoje em dia? Mudou pra jogo, mudou. Vou fazer tudo, Dantes, até o final dele. Is this expensive nowadays?
The cheapest I found the other day on eBay was like 70 something.
That's kind of
US.
That's kind of expensive.
Yeah. That's why I was like, I'm just gonna buy it on PS3. But then when you said that you got the emulator working, I was like, oh, maybe I should just do that because I had trouble with the PS3 version.
Yeah.
I thought we were killing monsters, Sint. Why are all these people here?
I believe some of the Lord's forces remain in the area.
The
And
good
there's
thing.
like no room on my PS3 anymore.
Oh.
If they're
It was like, are you sure you want to download
they
this?
have to die.
I was like, I'll just buy it and then be like, maybe not.
Yeah, the good thing about.
Goes to Yoko Taro anyway.
Yeah, damn you, Yokotaro. The good thing about preferring the Japanese version of the games is that they are cheaper. They are usually cheaper.
Yeah. And don't you have to have like a special PlayStation then, right? Or do you have to have the
For,
Japanese one?
for the PS3 you don't, actually.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, the PS3 is region free for games.
Wow.
For Blu-ray movies, it has like restrictions, but not for games.
Interesting.
For the PS2, you need a modded PS2. Just, honestly, you... Dantes, obrigado pelo sub, seja bem-vindo! Seja muito bem-vindo! Obrigado pelo sub. Não esqueci de entrar no Discord, nosso Discordinho, para inscritos. Actually, I don't think you can get a PS2 here in Brazil, which is not modded, to be honest. So it's around here. It's not like a super problem getting one.
Oh.
Like I've been trying like to build my collection bit for bit, my like JRPG collection, but some games are like so expensive, right? Like I was watching a game store here in Brazil making like a live stream selling games on Facebook, and like Star Ocean 3 is like 700 reais. It's like super expensive. I just saw there's a guy who's gonna make like a live stream selling games like this Sunday or next Sunday, I don't know. He has an American Xenogears, and I'm just waiting for like how violent it's gonna be that one, because I think Xenogears is pretty pricey right now, right?
I checked it when the PS3 store was saying that they were going to close. I did check. Let me see on eBay. Yeah, over 100.
Oh yeah.
American.
Yeah, I'm guessing he's gonna try and sell it for like 600, 700, something like that. At least.
There's one that's just $35.
What? Get it! Go get it! Buy it!
I have it on my PS3 though, so it's fine. Yeah, then it shoots up after that.
Yeah. It's just that I like having the physical copies of the games.
Yeah. Yeah, it was super, like, interesting that Gears was able to be downloaded for the PS3.
Yeah.
And Saga changed, obviously, publishers to Bandai, so they won't do anything with that.
Say.
Kuon, yeah, Corby. Yeah, it was like the trifecta of the Japanese horror games. Kuon, Haunting Ground, and Rule of Rose are super expensive. Like,
yeah, right?
hundreds and hundreds of dollars right now. And they'll just keep going up.
Boa. Tentem de cura nesse jogo, sim. Não sei qual vai ser, Tigo Lima. Não sei qual vai ser o próximo jogo depois do Drakengard. Não sei ainda, não decidi ainda.
They seem kind of weak and
Não sei, tô pensando.
Well, they are stragglers. Most are pretty badly hurt.
Maybe we should try healing them, you know? Like we did with those orphans?
I'm afraid we can't, Lady Two. You understand why
Eu vou fazer uma pausa no Nier, por enquanto.
Why I used it to cure the orphans and strengthen our soldiers.
Because you're kind.
No. I did it because I wanted them to protect you. And in order to do that, they had to be healthier.
I decided to look up Haunting Ground, and it's all the Japanese version. It's super cheap. And then you get to Haunting Ground, and it's like $100, $200.
Yeah. Man, I would totally get a Japanese Haunting Ground collection. They found it cheap. Yeah. Não terminei, Renan. Eu dei uma esfriada no Dragon Quarter.
Oh my god, that's the only Breath of Fire I've played is Dragon Quarter, and I've only played like a few hours.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a tough one.
Yeah, it was really hard.
Yeah. It's a hard game. I'm thinking about playing Final Fantasy Type 0, actually.
Oh, me and Raph tried playing that before. It was too hard for us too.
Yeah. Because I remember I have the game here. So, and I never finished it. So, maybe. Obrigado, seu pai, pode escrever. Obrigado pelo sub, obrigado. I actually bought the digital version for the PSP when it came out.
Oh.
Like 2 UMDs. I still have it installed on my Vita.
You're just perfect.
My strength is but a mere fraction of your own. I'm simply
Yoko joined the Jogabilidade.
Yeah.
Discord. I'm in there, yeah.
No, don't you dare risk your life for me, Santa. If
E aí,
you
Helena?
died on me,
É preciso temperar o combate? Sim. Ou não? Ele tem encontratório, mas dentro do encontratório combate em tempo real.
you ever die on me, Santa.
My lady, I promise not to die. Even if it kills me.
Ah, muito obrigado, Lena. Você vai streamar hoje, aliás? Ah, tem skin. assim, agora que o Yokotaro tá com moral, né? Quem sabe ele não possa ter mais liberdade com as coisas aí. I wonder if they're gonna announce something this E3.
Yeah, who knows?
Yeah. I mean,
Every time there's a survey things, at least here in the US, they ask, what do you want to see more of? And when I see Drakengard on there, I check that box every time.
yeah, yeah.
Throughout the endless war, the kind intoner gathered up orphans across the land and cared for them. She didn't have any parents of her own, so she wanted to help others escape the misery that she herself had known. And through it all, her one true love was always at her side. This is the story of a certain couple. A couple that strove endlessly to support each other.
You get so much money on these DLC's missions. So much money. Makes the game so much easier when you get to Route C. Holy shit. Well, I think this is it for today. Senhores, chat. Acho que vamos encerrar por hoje. Vai ter saideira mais tarde. Muito obrigado a quem veio, quem assistiu, quem seguiu, quem deu sub, essas coisas todas. Mo, thanks very much for hopping in on Discord today.
Yeah.
It was so much fun.
Yes.
Anytime you...
Thanks chat too for recommending it.
Yeah.
It was so random.
Yeah, I mean, anytime if I'm streaming, you have nothing to do, just hop in.
Sure.
Yeah. Chat, obrigado de novo. E até... não sei quando. Até um dia aí. Thanks, Yoko. Ok. Até a próxima, gente. Tchau, tchau. Bye, bye.